Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Can everybody see me? Can you see me just fine? It was just a delay. That's what caused me to go off the line. Okay, good. Okay, good, Loki Doodles. Good. Hit the like button, please. See that? And there's her gray sweater, and there's her necklace right there. There it is. See the gray sweater? There's the locket. Oh, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that, Loki. This is my office, just like you know. Loki, does everybody know that I said at the end of the video, just give me a minute, I'll reopen the tab and I'll open the stream because you're like the only one here. Oh, Sheen, okay, good. Thank goodness you're here. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How you doing? Sheena, do you have your videos on private or something? Because I can't find them. I'm on your channel right now. I see your profile pic if that's you, but I can't find your videos. I remember you used to have them, but did you take them down? I can't find them. What did you do? Please don't tell me cyberbullying's gotten that bad. But I can't find your videos. This is strange. Really strange. Yeah, do it, Loki. Do it. Yeah, please. So where are they, Sheena? Yeah, I'm back on. It's because I lost connection. Server went down. Not the Discord server, a different server. But Sheena, did you see my my latest NBA videos? You've seen those, but they were really hard to find, and it was a lot of work. I did the 50 putting the campaign for Wilt, and I did the 63-64 campaign. And in this case, when you use the term campaign, it's regular season and postseason. I'm not sure if you found it, but I was able to find rare ones, rarely rare ones. It's regular season and postseason. I'm not sure if you found it, but okay, thank you. I was explaining this in my earlier chat, like just now, because it got cut off. Is in the videos of him, like when you're seeing him in the Warriors jersey, those are not black jerseys; those are navy blue. It's that the black and white footage really distorts it, makes it look like it's blue, it's black, but it's dark blue. and a lot of reds look dark gray, but it's not dark gray. Oh hey ESL, it's just that the connection was just running slowly today. See, it keeps doing that. It keeps like on and off. It's an on and off thing. Okay, Sheena. Hey Lauren. Everybody please smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. I don't want to be like a certain guy in Japan. You guys know who I'm talking about. Who like he does like live 8-hour live streams and he has like 20 likes and like 15 dislikes. ESL, Lauren Loki, you know exactly who I'm talking about right now. When I said there's a certain YouTuber, a Japanese guy who does streams in his girlfriend's apartment, and when he does these streams, there's like 40 people watching, 20 likes, 17 dislikes. It's insane because like I think a lot of his like subs just go to the streams to troll. It's funny. It's funny to watch. Yeah, like the dude, I was on his stream like 2 days ago, and there's like it was the one who was making pizza. ESL, Kari, I think Sunsets and Kari were in that. Carrie, not Kari. Was we were in that stream, and there's like 20 like there's like 102 people watching, but only 25 likes and like 14 dislikes. Why are you watching the stream then if you're gonna dislike it? Like what the hell? So ESL, did you like Willie Colon? I'm gonna play another song of his right now, actually. Yeah, so it's gonna be a case where they're allowing me to use it. I just can't make money off of this. And like I said, for the 100th time, I'm not gonna be making money off of YouTube, but I'll be making it off of Patreon if people want to support me. But I haven't reached 1,000 subs yet, so I haven't done that. I'll play Quiero Saber, Willie Colon. Oh, you do like his music. That's good. I'll play another Willie Colon for you guys. Oh, look, you don't have to. You really don't have to. That one probably so that won't happen until I move into that new apartment. But thanks anyways. ESL, I got good news for you. I kind of told you this yesterday. I'm not gonna say this girl's name because the trolls are attacking her really bad. That certain girl, that fitness girl I told you about. Well, her and her sister both follow me on Instagram from their private accounts. So I just want I feel to tell you, thank you off. But I don't think with those two, I'm going to be communicating with them like I do with you because they're both going through a lot of heat right now, and it might add insult to injury. So I'm just grateful they follow me back, and they were really proud of the comments I left on their videos. Which is that nobody deserves to be going through that. it's not right. It's not right. And that guy who made that first video of her, and he's apologizing now. He's apologizing now, but then what good is an apology? The damage is already done. Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say her name in this, but because she did nothing wrong. It's those people who were her colleagues who did that to her, and I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to attract trolls here. But yeah, it's really sad what happened to her. Well, he's very manipulative, ESL. He's trying to he's trying to sound so professional, but he's kind of saying to his subs, leave her alone. I wish nothing bad for her. But then on his video, if you say anything nice about her or call her a brave young girl, he'll block you or he'll tell you to leave. But then if you bash on her, make jokes about her, he'll put like a heart comment and love it, and he'll reply. It's disgusting, ESL, what I'm seeing on YouTube now. And I do agree, there is a lot of sexism in YouTube right now. It's ridiculous. And I won't be the guy who starts a movement or anything, but whoever the person is, I'll support it. Well, it's not a legit apology yet, ESL. It's just that a lot of people who are working for her, like a lot of her colleagues and stuff, are calling him out. And he got exposed for being an online, and it's not just that. All the people, by no means am I picking on people who are in the fitness industry. I'm not gonna say Leo, because there's a lot of trouble going on. ESL knows exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna say who it is. If you're okay with that, Leo, because I don't want a lot of heat going on. It's a bit of a bad situation, and I'm not going to say. If I do, I will private message you about that, but I'm not going to say on here. ESL knows, at least the lady knows exactly what I'm talking about. And this person I'm talking about, she's going through a tough time, a lot of hate online, and constant bashing, worse than anything. And you know how I always say trolls are cowards who don't show their face to make their own videos? Well, this is a million times worse, because all these trolls leaving nasty comments and people are criticizing her are people who do make their own videos. Some of them are people who have a million subs. So that's what's even worse. It's disgusting. And like I said, ESL, like her and her sister, they follow me back. They like me, and I think they sub to me too. But they're not gonna respond to my comments and write anything if I say anything, because they don't want to add fuel to the fire. So it's just really awful what they're going through. And that's why I reached out to you in the first place, ESL, because I saw the trouble you were going through. And then this girl has it much worse, because it's people she knows in real life, people who she worked with and who are in the same business with her. And they're really putting her on the spot and really making her feel like she committed a crime, but she didn't. She's a brave young girl to do what she did. And her and her sister are slowly making a comeback. They're coming back, and they're real warriors, because most people will not be out there still. A lot of people would have just quit and went and hid in their room, but she's back and she's doing what she wants. And if you watch her video, she never said anything bad about anybody, and she only did what she was expected. And yeah, you know how I emailed a certain YouTuber 3 times about what they were doing to you? I'm not going to do that with her, because in this case, it will only add fuel to the fire. And the guy who made that video about her and all his subs are saying awful things to her, I'm by no means, ESL, am I picking on people who are in the fitness industry, but think about it. Some of these guys who are always picking on her and making jokes about her, they're narcissists. Because some of what they do in the bodybuilding and fitness industry is that they have to be vain of it, because they're always working their bodies, their shape to perfection, and it's a self-image thing. So that is a narcissistic trait. And did you see I posted a comment on Discord where a girl left said, "Why don't you trolls just shut up? 99% of you are guys," and it's true. It is a sexist thing to do, because a lot of guys cheat in sports and do all kind of stuff, and people brush it off and say, "Oh, it's not true. Oh, it's just competitiveness." It really pisses me off, ESL, and I told her, and she liked my comment. She put a like, but she didn't really write anything, because she doesn't want heat for it. But yeah, I told her that she's I said to her and her sister, you're both welcome to join my streams and stuff. If you ever want to come in, if you want to watch my videos, you're always welcome. You always have my support. Yeah, you're right, Leo. But these aren't just trolls we're talking about. These are actually people who have 1 million subs picking on this girl. Just the people who have 1 million subs picking on this girl. So if you thought trolls were pretty bad, this is worse, Leo. It's all and you guys call yourself men. You guys call yourself strong, wise guys, but you can't be happy. So you just put people down. It's really awful. Yeah, they are bullies. And the guy who started the whole drama, somebody should do something. But I'm not going to be the guy who does it, because those four. So, Bradley, I just now. So if you missed it, Carrie know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say who it is. No, we're not talking about Shane Dawson. We're talking about a girl who's a fitness girl, and she's getting a lot of heat and controversy, but to the level she's getting it is unreal. No, we're not going to say her name because we don't want to give her more attention. Even if you guys want to like and subscribe, if I do mention her, I'll probably do it in Discord or private message. I'm not going to do it out loud here because I don't want any of that YouTubers trolls coming in my video. It's not, it has nothing to do with ESL, but I told ESL about it because I said ESL, you could relate to this girl, even though it's two completely different things. Just something like this ESL every single stream that would make me wish I had 1 million subs. Because if I had 1 million subs like this, I couldn't. No, it's nobody we know, Bradley. It's nobody we know. No, Bradley, it's nobody we know. It's a fitness girl. She makes fitness videos and stuff. Thing because she's going a lot of fire. I don't want to add fuel to it. I don't want to add any more fuel to the fire. So that's why I'm not going to say her name. I'm just talking about the situation and a lot of problems on YouTube. And this is the trouble. Yeah, and you're no doubt, Loki. You're right. Anyone. I'm going to read Loki's comment. Anyone who feels the need to put down others is doing it to build themselves up, unless that person really screwed up. But it sounds like she didn't. You're right. You're right. It's disgusting. And like I said, there's a lot of sexism on YouTube right now. I think there needs to be a movement, like how there's this Me Too movement about Hollywood leads being accused of like molestation. It's called the Me Too movement about sexual abuse. There needs to be a movement about gender discrimination on the YouTube community, because if this girl, yeah, Leo, yeah, you're right. But like I was saying earlier, is that I'm not picking on all fitness people, because I know a couple dudes who are fitness guys themselves, but a lot of these guys are insecure narcissists, and with her, they feel that no, we can't let this girl be doing this. She's taking our limelight away. She's taking our spotlight away. So let's just tear her down. It's ridiculous, Leo. It's ridiculous what people are doing to her. It's pissing me off. And what's making matters even worse is that people are writing sexist comments about her, and she's the same complexion as me. But I think she's half like Jordanian, like the Jordan in the Middle East, and half Pakistani or Persian or something. So people are really leaving racist, nasty comments on it. I really want to see YouTube. It's just ridiculous. And I'm talking about from the young boy's perspective. And if I'm saying it's ridiculous and what they're doing is wrong, it is wrong. I'm sorry, it is wrong. It is just wrong what they're doing. I don't care. Nobody's going to defend what. Okay, well, I started back. It's wrong. That certain YouTuber who started the whole drama and stuff, he's not well, he did apologize, but it's not. And a few other people are calling her. Yeah, and with this girl I'm talking about, she had she apparently had suffered from a lot of depression, and that's why she turned to fitness. But then, on her private accounts, her sister did too. But they're not like writing and saying things. They're following me back and just liking my comments because I'm not gonna add, because they don't want to add fuel to the fire. They don't know me, and that made my day yesterday when they decided to follow me back and reciprocate it. It just made me happy because I wanted to help. I chipped in with. This can be even worse. The issues going through, this is worse. Because think about Shane Dawson, like what he kind of said to ESL. But think about him keep talking, if he's still talking about her in all his videos. Plus, 4 other famous YouTubers kept mentioning her and saying things about her. It would just be awful. That's the situation right now, Bradley. It's just awful. Yeah, and what sucks is that, like I was saying, it is sexism in YouTube. ESL makes topics. She talks about. She gets a lot of flack. You do, ESL. But there are a couple of other YouTubers. I'm not gonna say their names. But people are like, oh, it's just entertainment. It's all fun and games. But with girls, when girls do the same kind of topics, it's like they can't. And they can't get away scot-free. It's really sad. And why I seem a little sensitive about the 3 sisters and my grandpa. So I was raised by a lot of females, and plus 70% of my friends in person who I do see and hang out with once in a while, most of them are females. So that's why it's starting to get on my nerves a bit. Luckily, it's winding down a bit, this controversy between this girl and that YouTuber who made, well, he didn't kind of make stuff up, but he said mean things about her, and it's sad. She trusted him. He was a colleague, same business that they're in together, and it's uncalled for. It's unnecessary. Nobody should ever go through that. I hope so too, Leo. I think she does. She's slowly starting. I just always say it's the supporters who matter. Yeah. No, you're right, Leo. You're absolutely right. None of you. I gotta give you props, a hug, a kiss on the cheek for that. That's absolutely right, because women make the word too. You're right. What did James Brown say in his #1 hit song? It's a man's world. He said, "Man invented this, man invented all of that, but it would mean nothing without a woman or a girl." But of course, all these YouTubers are calling out here. If you say to their face you're being sexist, they're gonna like BS and say, "No, we're not. No, we're not. We're saying it as it is." Just decided I had to do with this talk with you guys because I want you guys to be aware of certain things that are going on in the YouTube community, and nobody's calling this out. So if I started this, if this is a movement I'm starting, so be it. I saw the flack ESL is getting. I see the flack of this girl I'm talking about. Do you want a WW3? We need to put this we need to stop it before it becomes an issue, before it becomes a problem out of hand. Because that's why we freak out and get sad and scared when bad things happen. That's why we worry about and get upset when something bad happens. Because it's a situation that people need to be aware of. When something awful happens, don't be upset about it. Be aware. That's what people need to understand. And and this girl is a good girl. I don't know her in person. I never hung out with her. But like I said, she talks about her business, what she makes her channels for. She doesn't talk about anybody. She doesn't talk about anything else. So she minds her own business. She does her own thing. But yet people are still harassing her. It's not right. Sister were just way too kind-hearted, and they they followed me back and they reciprocated, which made my day yesterday. I agree with you, G. Yeah, and the Supreme Lady, there is and it's unfair. It is sexism in the YouTube community. I'm bringing this up because the shaman from Houston, the other guys, are doing the same thing. They're doing worse things than you actually with their videos. You're not doing anything bad, but they're doing even worse things. They're making money off of it. They're selling T-shirts and gear and books and toys and all that shenanigans, but nobody compliments that. Nobody talks trash about them. It's ridiculous. I'll read Leo's comment. Unfortunately, we suffer from a patriarchal society in the online world. Yeah, I agree 100%, Leo. I agree 100%. Because I'll tell you guys something. I'm gonna get a little emotional. I'm gonna cry or anything, but when I went through my worst times in 2015, when I'm not gonna cry, but when I had some of the worst moments I could ever had, all the few people who did bail me out were women who didn't close their doors on me, who suffered from my pain, who experienced my happiness, who were there with me through thick and thin. And for people to feel they could just talk down at them like that and think they want to get away with it, like screw them. It's ridiculous. Like I said, a lot of women I know have helped me out through thick and thin. And the worst situation I in my life, and that's why I feel like I talk to them more. I don't have to feel like I'm judged for my interest just because I never went skydiving, just because I don't have all this. That's why I like having mostly female friends. Like I don't mind you the guys, but it's just that's why I have a lot of respect for females, and that's because I think women have qualities that guys, well, not just guys, but everybody, even women to another woman tends to underrate. They think of them as this beautiful, good-looking creature, which they are, not gonna lie, but there's an emotional stability, there's a consistency that woman has that could bring the bond closer, makes it closer, makes it everlasting, one that can, and one for sure that will never break. And who knows, maybe ESL, maybe if ER was smart enough, if he, yeah, thank you, Leo. You're absolutely right. Well, nothing's ever said to them because it's pure sexism at ESL. It's pure sexism. People feel they could talk trash and put down a girl easily, and they could get away with it. People feel that it's like unreal, disgusting amount of confidence to do that. But with a guy, they feel like they can do it. It's true, Loki. You're absolutely right. All of you guys are absolutely right. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what I'm seeing. I'll be honest, ESL. I just wish. Yeah, sexism. That's why they attack you. It's sexism. They're not going to attack the guy from Houston. They're not going to attack the monkey boy, and they're not going to attack SD. They're not going to attack those three guys because they feel they can't get away with it. They feel more intimidated because they're guys, and that's wrong. Because you're just human, ESL. This girl I'm talking about, this fitness girl, she's just human, but people are like make near situations where I saw who was more effective and who put better effort in solving the situation. Am I more than it was woman? It's a wimp. But women seem to have a better negotiation thing going on. They seem to realize, okay, we're just human. We can be friends. They work better on proving themselves as people, being much better people, improving relationships. Just want to shove in their face, look, I'm better than you, and you're better than me. And you can't live life like that because that causes trauma. That's why there's wars going on. That's why there's natural disasters. That's why there's all this going on, is because seem to men seem to want to prove who's the more man. And like I was saying, that I'm not dissing on fitness people, but what this young girl is going through, this young woman, I think she's about your age, ESL. So she is a young woman. I wouldn't call her a young girl. She's a young woman. I think she's a year or two older than you. I'm not sure. A lot of these fitness guys, and I'm picking on them. I know some of them myself. I know a couple. A lot of them, and they feel a lot of them are in fitness and stuff because they want to feel manly and they want to be as cool. But then, are you being manly and cool if you have to feel you need to constantly keep talking about her and bringing her up in your videos and trying to put her down? And a couple of them are big time fitness YouTubers, and they're saying she's a bad person. You never okay, like maybe she did something wrong, but she's not a bad person. A bad person, really. I'll admit, I'll be frank with you guys. There's a lot of YouTubers, and I called them out that I don't like. I don't like their content at all. But nobody, no matter how much I hate them or what kind of content they're making, should ever hate. Nobody should do that, even if I don't like that YouTuber. Nobody should ever do that. Nobody. We're the less thumbs and that time the bad points. We're more sympathetic. Yeah, people. While things are discussed in Hollywood, do and are ever present in our everyday life. People just don't want to admit it because they want to make it sound like it's a fantasy world, but it's not. So people see that when let's say when I was a kid, I used to cry and something. My mom used to hug me up and like she used to cry with me, or sometimes she'd make me a good meal and stuff. Where my father would actually be rough and tough on me and scared me. So that's why people think they're weak and emotional. It's ridiculous, Loki. It's ridiculous. Puts the videos up and it starts this movement or starts this this trend. But whoever does, they got my support 110%. They got my support. Whoever you are, whatever videos you're gonna make, and if you're gonna call us a lot on, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna support you 110%. You got my back, brother or sister, whoever does it. You got my back. And that's why I do UID videos as well, because I want to show that I care. That's why I want to do the things I'm loving to do. That's why I talk about Chiara Badano. I talk about a girl who could have been like a Mother Teresa, but of Italy. And she was an excellent speaker, but unfortunately she died of bone cancer at only the age of 19. But there's a girl right now, very different than Leanne Bubbly. No, sorry. Very different than Chiara Badano. But she has similar intentions. That's why she's a friend of mine. Her name is Leanne Bubbly. Any man who vilifies a woman is not a man. And it takes a community to come together and hold these people accountable, encourage and empathetically. Yeah, we do. You're absolutely right, Leo. But it depends. What path do you want to take? Because this YouTuber who's talk trash about this girl I'm talking about, he doesn't do it with just girls. He does it with guys, but nobody seems to bother the guys he talks about in this video. This is the first time he talked about a girl, and she's the girl, and look at the hate she's getting. And I'm gonna put an end to it. Like, remember ESL? I said I wanted to do a debate with you and Carrie and Monkey Boy, Houston Boy, and SD. Well, let's add this KO guy to it. Let's add him to the debate. So it's 4 versus 4. Got that. And considering I have a special some It's really pissing me off. It's we need to do something about it. Yeah, it's ridiculous. ESL knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's really bad. And yeah, in that same YouTuber's video, he is disgusting. I'm not gonna say his name, but like some of the things that are going on, like a couple people, a couple people wrote in his videos, she's a brave young girl to do what she did, and to try to even attempt doing it shows she's a brave young woman. And they supported her and said beautiful things about her. But then he got mad at that commenter who did it. And then he keeps saying, "Hey guys, she locked her social media accounts. Yay, yay!" And then he's acting like he wants a medal for that. Like, come on, dude. Yeah, ESL. Like the people on his video are saying he brought up, she locked her social media accounts and all this, and he wants a medal for it. Like it's disgusting. Yeah, they're sheep. That's what they are. That's what they are, Leo. Those kind of people are sheep. People can't make their own decisions, who don't know what they like and dislike, so they have to be dictated. It's like the example of herd followers. There was this one sheep in a group. The sheep were all just disconnected. They didn't know what the hell to do. So the one sheep did one thing. All the other sheep followed that sheep and did what that sheep did and listened to that sheep. That's what you call a sheep. Somebody who does not. It's a herd follower. That's what you call it, a herd follower. Somebody who does not have a mind of their own, speak a mind of their own. So you call it. I don't like herd followers. I don't like herd followers. It's not right what I'm seeing going on YouTube. Yeah, that would be an interesting debate. But that guy who called but but the four guys who would be in the debate are all narcissistic guys who will make excuses to just dance around the issue and act like it's not important. They'll all sugarcoat what they were doing. Yeah, we all know about hurt followers. They're disgusting. And that the Houston guy, he's not the only one. There's a lot of other YouTubers out there. It's disgusting. Oh, hey, cool, Loki. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's very true. And you know what's really hypocritical, and this is gonna like make me like explode like a volcano right now, is that those same fitness guys I was talking about who are trashing and trash talking about that girl are the same guys who want to pick up and impress girls with their physiques and bodies, but yet they treat a girl who does that like trash. Like, my God, you can't have it both ways, guys. Do you guys even listen? You can't have it both ways. Like, I'm saying, that they want to, like, those guys, ESL knows exactly what I'm talking about, is that they're trying to show off and impress the guys, and they want to be on a famous, like, bodybuilders and stuff because they want to impress girls, get attention. But then when a girl does the same thing, they're treating her like trash? What the hell? They need to check themselves. If they want to go out and like that, no. No. Yeah, we can, Leo, and that's what I want to do right now because it happened a couple days ago. Me and ESL and another girl we know were speaking about it, and it was bothering me because I just couldn't handle it. I just couldn't take it. Even though I don't know this girl personally, she's not a friend of mine. I never hung out with her in person. Neither has ESL. But ESL has been through the same things she's been through, but for different reasons, for completely different reasons. But it just shows the gender inequality on YouTube right now. Like I said, I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to probably say multiple more times. Regardless of how much I dislike a YouTuber, don't like their content, and if I think they're disgusting, I wish nothing bad for them. I still wish them the best for the channel, and nobody should ever feel violated or embarrassed to the point where they need to take down all their videos and take a break. Nobody should ever feel that way. I would tell you the girl's name I'm talking about. Please don't tell her yet. Because if I make a video about her, talk about her, all that YouTuber sheep are going to flock to my channel and they're going to give me a hell of a time. And I will just tell them, have to keep telling them to F off so much. And I don't want to keep doing that. It gets friggin' annoying. But you know what I love about YouTube though is that you can connect with people of all different colors, races, religions, and ethnicities, and we could all be friends on YouTube. Like you choose what you want to see and you choose what you want to hear, and that's what I love about you guys. That's what I like. Okay, Loki, I'll tell you what. In our chat room, you know the chat room I'm talking about. I'll tell you who the girl. I'll tell you Bradley and the rest who the girl we're talking about is. I will. I'll tell you who she is. I'll tell you who she is. Nobody should ever feel the need. Nobody should ever feel harassed to the extent where they need to take down their videos or what you did, ESL, a few months ago. Nobody should ever feel that way. And I don't care if you like their content, if you think they're disgusting, because you choose what you want to hear. If you hate it so much, why are you watching? Okay, I'm not gonna talk about specifically, because if that guy sheep comes on my channel, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But if they do, I'll tell them, I'll just block them all because they don't need to come here. And what's sad, Loki, is that guy was her friend. They worked together, they're colleagues, and he's constantly talking about her. Now he's apologizing, saying that, oh guys, please don't. He's a two-faced hypocrite because he's apologizing, saying, oh guys, please leave her alone. I don't wish anything bad for her. But then when you say anything nice about her in his comment section, he'll get really pissed off. Or if you defend him, if you defend his actions, yeah, she's a brave young woman, and I'm sure ESL will agree with me. To do what she did that day, and to even think of attempting it, and when they were doubting her, when they were all doubting her, and she still went there, whether she failed or not, whether she failed miserably or not, but to do that, to have that passion to do it, and to slowly come back. How often do people do that? How often? Lots of people have Loki, but they say that it's considered he hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't done anything that's broken YouTube rules. How often? How often? Do you have a young girl like that who suffered from tough times when she was a kid growing up, and she turned to fitness, she turned to something she really loved, and she's hoping she could escape from this, but then it's happening here too. And ESL, you probably know about this because it's like ER wanted to escape. That's why he got into World of Warcraft. And the problems that were following him, they didn't stop there. Well, yeah, lots of people have been complaining about him and stuff, but apparently YouTube's been reviewing his social media accounts, his forum blogs, and all that, and it's not considered harassment. Yay! It's not considered harassment. What the hell? But I don't think they can call it harassment because he's not directly saying anything mean about her, but his intentions behind it is just awful. It's just awful. It's just awful. And I don't care. I don't need anybody defending him or his actions, or any of those other people defending him and his actions. But you know what made me really happy a couple days ago? It made me really happy a couple days ago seeing this young girl is that she made a video where she's starting back slowly. She has a couple new channels, and so does her sister. They're starting back slowly, making videos. They haven't changed any of their content or done anything new. She's going back to doing what she's already been doing. That takes guts to do that. It takes guts. And for him to constantly talk, and for all those people to constantly talk trash about her like that, that just says a lot about them. She's a brave young woman. ESL subscribed to her channel. Yeah, he's got I think he's got 1.8 million subs. Followers. 1.8 million. The truth is, I've been a fan of hers. I've been following her since probably like September, October. Because I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I thought she was I thought she was cool. She did insane, crazy, ridiculous fitness routines, and I was impressed. And then I was kind of doing other stuff. So I didn't keep up. But a couple days ago, I looked her name up again and I found out why I couldn't find her. Why wasn't there anything going on? It's really sad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys, if I feel like I'm gonna break down. But like I said, she and people were not just writing, and people are not just writing things about what she did or what she's being accused of, but they're writing sexist things. They're making jokes about her, and it's not the end of the world, guys. People have done work. Like, leave her alone. Leave her alone. She liked my comment. She followed me on her private Instagram account, but she didn't write anything or say anything because she doesn't want it. She wants to avoid the fuel. Well, I'll write it there right now, Loki. Okay. Sorry, guys. So I'm getting a little emotional here. If you guys do end up liking and subscribing to her channel, please just give her love. Regardless of what you think, whether you accuse she's a cheater, they say, whether you agree with that YouTuber who's calling her out all the time, please don't support her. She's a tough girl, and to even still go out there and show her face is an insane accomplishment after what's going on with her. How can people do this to her? And I will admit, the reason why I'm sympathizing with her a lot is that she's also an ethnic minority. I said she's half Middle Eastern, half Pakistani or Indian or something. So a lot of people are feel the need to just pick up. So she has even worse. She has even worse than all of us can ever think of. I'm going to put the link to her sister's YouTube page there for you guys. But if that YouTube, because she knows who I am now, she's probably subscribed to my channel because I was one of the only few people who gave her support. You're always welcome to join us. No matter what they say about you, no matter what footage, whether you're cheating, whatever or not, I'm going to support you. It's sad. It's making me tear up right now. This is probably one of the only videos where you guys really see me. I'm not really crying like heavily, but nobody deserves this. Nobody deserves it. I don't care if you have 1 million subs. I don't care if it's a bad mistake or you say, well, if it was a bad mistake, she's only human. I'm doing it ESL because I care. Because I care, and nobody should ever feel the need to go through this. Nobody should ever feel this way. Like I said, I don't care if you have 1 million subs or not. You know, when I say all the time, I wish I had 1 million subs. I wish I had this many viewers. I really do. I see a lot of these people on YouTube who are bullies. They're evil, and And they're using their power for bad things. And since they have the guts to do it online, I could just imagine they're 100 times worse in person. I could just imagine, what do they do behind closed doors? All these guys you thought were awesome because they're cool and they have a million subs because they're popular and you see them at red carpet events and stuff. They're all fake. They're all fake. And don't any of you guys try defending and justifying what they call her out on, because they've got no right to do that. They've got no right. And that's why I like people like Elliot Supreme Lady. That's why I'm a friend of hers. That's why I like talking to her, because what she went through the last year, and the hypocrisy, it is sexism. I don't care what you guys are going to say and say, oh, it's just stupidness. It's just being trolls. It is sexism. Because there's another couple of YouTubers, I keep mentioning them all the time. They do worse things. They're actually profiting off of it, and they keep doing it and doing it. They keep saying they don't like it, but they keep doing it, and people don't call them out. It's because it's sexism. They feel they could just pick on her, pick on them, pick on her, and pick on Elliot Supreme Lady, and pick on this young girl. Nobody should ever feel the need to do that. And to those guys who are picking on her, those so-called professional fitness guys, you guys think you're so strong because of your big muscles and your wide ass thighs, but excuse my language. But probably too scared to say to their face. Well, low-key, they film videos on themselves, they on camera talking about it, calling her out on it. And they are people who actually know her in real life. So it makes it even worse. They not just say it to her face, but they said it in front of millions of people and they embarrassed her. She does not deserve that. Okay, I just posted a link to another channel. Due to the constant hate she is getting, she has to keep putting her accounts on private, and she has to even take down accounts and keep restarting several new ones. It's really disgusting. They are, G. They are. What's sad, what's really starting to piss me off right now, in one of her accounts, when it goes to recommended YouTubers, the guy who called her out and picked on her, he's the #1 guy. Yeah, all the people who are picking on her, 99% of them are guys. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I could pull it up here. Okay, I'm gonna put a comment right now. And I didn't write this. I'm gonna credit it to Lena anonymous. I spelled anonymous wrong like shit. But this girl left a comment and it made my day, made me feel really happy. I'm gonna read it out loud. You know what else is hilarious? That 90% of these comments are from men. So that just shows that they can feel more manly by insulting and bullying. Ha! That's right. Whoever made that comment, that's absolutely right. That's just disgusting. Yeah, YouTube's been acting up like that today. It won't allow you to click the bell button. Wow, Leo, you just took it away. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna write the name of her right now in the chat, but you cannot say it out loud. Do you guys have that? Say write capiche right now in the chat. Write capiche. I'm gonna write her name because Leo doesn't know what I'm talking about. He can know now. Leo, you can know now. I'm gonna write her name. We're gonna show her love, regardless of what they say about her is true. Whether she does do these things they're saying she's doing, we're gonna support her. We're gonna stick with her through thick and thin. Okay, so Leo, you have everybody. Leo, write. Everybody here, write the word capiche, so I know you understand what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna tell you what her name is, and we're gonna show her love. We're gonna show her support. You got that? Well, guys, I gotta be going now because I have stuff to do. Well, take care. Take care, guys.